Welcome to the Regional Equity and Recovery Partnerships Orientation presentation. I would like to introduce the RERP team. My name is Angela Mendelis, and I am the branch manager who oversees the RERP grant. Carrie Chang is a regional coordination specialist, and Robert Aguilar is the program manager. Your main point of contacts will be your region's program analysts, Justin Irby, Sam Brumbaugh, and Hannah Bell. Joelle Ball is our Deputy Director who oversees the CWDB's Program Implementation and Regional Support Branch. For this presentation, I will be going over RERP's grant administration and points of contact, general grant information, contract modifications, invoicing, reporting requirements, Cal eGrants, and the RERP inbox. The RERP team will be your main point of contact at the state level for all areas of grant administration, including project management, reporting requirements, Cal eGrants technical support and assistance, fiscal and budget, and project modifications. Reporting requirements include the quarterly narrative reports, or Q&R, monthly invoicing, and participant reports. Cal eGrants technical support and assistance include troubleshooting, the Q&R, monthly invoicing, etc. Fiscal and budget includes assistance with budget modifications and allowable use of funding. And project modifications include assistance with formal and informal modifications. All reporting, invoicing, and modifications will be completed through the Cal eGrants platform. There are multiple and specific contact lists that are utilized for various elements of grant-related events and communication. The single point of contact, or SPOC form, is for the RERP team to capture and ensure we are reaching out to the appropriate project contacts. The main point of contact will be responsible for responding to specific questions on project status and activities. The Q&R and data reports contact will be responsible for completing, submitting, and responding to the questions regarding the Q&R. And the invoice contact will be responsible for completing, submitting, revising invoices, and managing fiscal administration. Your program analyst will send you an email that will include a reporting calendar that will outline the quarter, reporting period, due date, and the type of report, quarter, or closeout for the full grant term. You should have received and completed the SPOC form included in your award next steps email. If you've not completed and returned the form to your program analyst, please submit the completed form as soon as possible to ensure that the RERP team has the appropriate contacts. Both the invoice template and the modification request form will be available through the Cal eGrants platform. Contract modifications. Please contact your program analyst if you think there may be changes to your project. If necessary, you can complete the modification request form on the Cal eGrants platform. Your program analyst will determine if the modification will be formal or informal modification. A formal modification is an adjustment to the total amount of grant funds, either adding or subtracting funds, or a change to the grant term date or an extension. An informal modification includes any other changes, such as moving funds between line items, changes to the work plan, changes to the participant plan, etc. Revised documents will most likely be needed to complete the modification. Invoices. The grantee must complete and submit monthly invoices in the Cal eGrants platform. A monthly invoice must be submitted even if there are no expenditures for that month. Not submitting an invoice will result in a cash hold. Invoices are due by the 20th of the month following the invoice period. If the 20th falls on a weekend or holiday, the invoice will be due the business day prior to the 20th. Grantees are encouraged to submit their invoices early if possible to allow the analyst adequate time to review and process the invoice. Once approved and processed, payments should be received within 45 days. Please contact your program analyst if you have not received payment after 45 days. The invoice template is linked to your budget summary form, and you will not be able to submit your invoice if you're invoicing to a line item that does not have funds allocated to that line item. Please reach out to your program analyst with any invoicing questions. RERP partnerships will serve 2,500 individuals statewide over 3 years at a minimum. Regions will track and report on total number of individuals to be served and demographics of target population, enrollment in higher education, credentials, certificates awarded, employment, training-related employment, wages of individuals that enter employment, and progress made on the regional indicators. The reporting requirements include quarterly narrative reports, or Q&R, that are due on the quarterly basis and must be completed and submitted in the Cal eGrants platform. The report will be provided through the Cal eGrants platform at the end of each quarter. Q&Rs and supporting documents are due by the 20th of the month following the reporting period. If the 20th falls on a weekend or holiday, the Q&R will be due the business day prior to the 20th. The Q&R will require information on both the program and fiscal aspects of the project. In addition to the quarterly report, if there is data we are unable to obtain in the Cal eGrants platform, a supplemental report will be required. Not submitting an adequate quarter report on time will result in a cash hold. It is the responsibility of the fiscal agent and subrecipient to provide complete and comprehensive responses demonstrating activities, progress, success, and challenges in project implementation. Failure to provide correct or responsive answers may impact performance and evaluation of the fiscal agent or subrecipient and the project. Please reach out to your program analyst with any Q&R questions. Participant data will be collected in the Cal eGrants platform. More details will be provided before you will need to enter participant data. The CWDB data specialist will provide a training to go over the process and data collection requirements. For projects to support on grant requirements, activities, and/or functions at any point during the grant term, please email the CWDB RERP inbox at rerpinfo@cwdb.ca.gov. This is a streamlined inbox, and all emails should be addressed to their CWDB program analyst. Please include the grantee's name in the subject line to ensure it is routed to the appropriate program analyst. For example, the REPU fiscal agent budget modification. Thank you for taking the time to review the RERP orientation presentation. Please email any questions or concerns to the RERP info@cwdbca.gov.